About 1 month ago, we bought this house for just over $10,000 out of pocket, and we've made a lot of improvements. So here's the updates 30 days later and about 30 grand later as well. So today we're going to be diving in on all the changes on this house since the last episode.
So we're here at DM Granite. Nick's over here prepping all of our slabs for our kitchen and our bathrooms, but this is going to be the long run here. Looks like he's still got a little bit of polishing to do, put some edges on it. Over there, he's already got our island all cut and ready, but big boy on the table saw. And then here, he's already got the island pretty much done, nice and pretty, round edges. Professional right here, nice. We ended up going with black, guys, if you can't tell. We got black pearl, I think is what it's called. Captain Jack Sparrow's black pearl.
Morning. Yeah, this is a pretty simple kitchen. Black pearl's really easy. I mean, it's very durable, not a lot of cracks or fissures in it, so not too much to mess around on. And then Blake brought me the sink today, so today I'm gonna get started on the perimeter, get that marked out, cut it down to size. Some jobs you'll see that they'll just leave it like this and then fill all these cracks with epoxy, but that's really easy to feel and see. So after using the seam phantom, your seams are gonna be nearly invisible.
Professional right here. That's why you get the professionals to do it.
Very good.
Once all the slabs were fabricated, Nick came out with his crews. They used the boom to get this thing down onto a little dolly here and get those slabs inside.
That's nice.
I have to say I was a little skeptical about the black countertops before they went in, but now that they're in, I think they look great. We're about to pull the matrix and go inside of Blake's mind real quick to get this POV of him hanging that hardware. Oh my, Italian. So we did need to go ahead and cover up those ugly cabinet backings that were exposed on that island. We went ahead and picked up this acoustic board at Floor & Decor, got it hung, trimmed down to size, and then trimmed out. Looks good.
Finishing it up. Painters coming today's Saturday, Monday. And yeah, this place is gonna be a home before we know it.
We are going to start from floor to ceiling. Floor, we're going to go on top of this plywood with 1/4 inch hardy. And then we're going to put Triton board in here as well, but cover it with the Schluter system. And 12 by 24 and everywhere that you can see it.
Once we got the flooring taken care of in the master bathroom, we were able to move on to the shower. We set the shower backing, started getting ready for the tile, as well as putting in the drain pan you see right there. As you can see, progress moved pretty fast. That big tile does go in pretty easily. Some pieces you got to cut down, like right here. This is the shower niche we cut in for your soaps and everything like that. And we did decide to go with some penny tile for the shower floor. I think it's going to add a nice little touch to it. Bathroom vanities got delivered to the site, so we started setting them in place and putting the hardware on them as well. This place is really starting to look like a house now. We got the trim painted, we got the walls painted, we got everything inside painted. We'll go over that right now. Painters did a good job. We went with a very light beige inside called Casablanca with the alabaster trim. Outside we stuck to the white with the black trim. Now that all the painting and everything's done here inside, I think it is time that we expose this beam. If you remember in the first episode, we did have to put this beam in as a support structure. It's been covered since then just because we had to paint, do everything like that. Now that the painting's done, I think it's time to reveal it. I'm kind of excited to see what it's gonna look like. I think it's gonna add a good accent to this living room, and let's find out. I'm super happy the way this turned out. It definitely adds a little accent piece here in the main room. Made a little bit of a mess, but we'll get that cleaned up right now. Just getting everything cleaned out over here. Really like the sink choice we went with. Comes with these little built-in cutting boards and things like that. That's what I got at my house. I like it. All the modern stuff these days. Little cutting board fits right here. Chop your vegetables, throw them in here. Once you get them in here, you can just rinse them down. Just the little stuff, man. Especially when you're in the market that we're in. You know, maybe some of these buyers never had these luxuries or conveniences before. And if you've never seen something like that or you never had something like that, it goes a long way in their minds. So just going back to that, you know, you got to know your market. Like I said, this is going to be a nice touch for whoever moves in here. This house, at the end of the day, this house is going to be a sub $200,000 house. It's maybe in a little bit of a rougher neighborhood. You know, I see commenters always saying that. Just to update for some of those people who don't live in the real world, not everybody's in a gated community, in a subdivision outside the city. Some people got to live in the city. This is somebody's neighborhood. It may not be the nicest neighborhood, but these people around here have probably lived here for the last 70 years and their kids want to live in the neighborhood as well. Of course, it's our job as investors to make money. At the same time, we're trying to provide value to this community, to our city, and really make a nice place for someone to move in and live. So guys, it is day 45. When we started this series, that was our goal, to get this thing flipped around in 45 days. As you can see, we're pretty dang close. We got pretty much everything in. We're about to put the fridge in right now, but we're waiting on the city to give us our permit to allow us to energize the meter. So we don't have any electric yet, so we're really not done. We're right around the corner from it, so I'm happy the way it turns out and keep trucking along.
You rolling in case we drop it?
Yeah, I'm rolling. The fridge was the last appliance we needed to get into the kitchen, and it really completes the whole look. And I'm just so happy with the way it turns out from the beginning of this video to the end of this video. The kitchen just looks unrecognizable.
All right, guys, so you can see our nice yard from our last video. It looks nice and good. It's starting to take. Everything's greening up for his summertime here in January in Texas. But yeah, I think the yard turned out great, better than I expected. The walkway looks fantastic. Everything's painted. We do have quite a bit of trash to haul off, so that goes back to our trash subject. A little too much trash on this project, but on our next one, we already have accounted 4 dumpsters. So that's double what we accounted for on this one. Going inside, everything got painted. Of course, there's blue tape everywhere because that just happens whenever there's paint. They miss things. I was out of town. Andrew was on shift whenever they were painting, so we weren't able to be on site. But of course, our painters are always honorary and will come back and do any touch-ups necessary. So blue tape everywhere, but that's good because we just want a perfect job for us. We have quite a few things to finish up. And in here, our fart fan, or sorry, correct terminology, our exhaust fan, somewhere along the line lost its little springs that hold it up in place. So unless I tape it up, it's just gonna fall down and I'm not taping it up. Andrew got all the mirrors and trim, all that good stuff hung, all our vanities are in. Electrician's got all our light fixtures put in.
We do have water.
We do have running water, so that's always good. And no leaks, that's even better. Yeah, painters just missed a few things, so other than that, we're pretty much good to go.
After doing the landscaping last week, it became apparent to Blake and I that we needed to do something about the driveway. It was just a dirt driveway, didn't really look great, so we went ahead and got 5 more yards of limestone and spread it all out.
All right, guys, so we had some rock delivered today. It's just some limestone 57. It's like a mix of 1/2 inch all the way up to 1 inch rock. Kind of matched what they put over there in the walkway. We spread it all around the house for some water drainage, just keep all that water out from under the foundation, and then we're able to put enough to get a nice little driveway in here. Now we got Jonathan back over, the tile guy, Mr. Jonathan. He's gonna level out that little pad that was the old garage, I guess, at one point. Just make it look nice and presentable because we're getting ready to list, taking photos this week after a cleaning. So
Almost done. What day is it? What's the official day? I think today is officially day 46. New target date by day 50. I mean, we're pretty much done with our end. We're waiting on the city for that electric. Once the electric comes on, we have light, we can clean up, we can take pictures, and we can get on the market.
that's a wrap.
In the next video, we'll be going over the final product as well as the sales process. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date, and we appreciate all the support.
See you next time.